Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome, welcome to my exclusive mentorship session. Mentorship for leadership and income generation. Ah, so I'm waiting for us to join. Immediately you join, please do well to drop your name, right? Drop your name, where you're joining us from, and then drop a comment based on what you're listening to me say, right? Okay, welcome. It's 6 p.m. So I got on board 6 p.m. on the dot. I'm waiting for us to join. So if you can hear me, drop a comment. I'll see your comment. So I'll wait a few minutes so that others will join us. Waiting. Yeah, welcome on board, Elizabeth Hakban. Thank you. Please do well to drop a comment on the WhatsApp page and let everybody know we are waiting for them, right? So let me know where you are joining me from. Yeah, thank you. Okay, welcome. Welcome, Kemi Shoyoye. Did I pronounce your name properly? Thank you for joining me here. Okay, please drop a message on the WhatsApp group and let everybody know we are waiting, right? So that we can begin on time and can round up pretty early. Yeah, today we'll be talking about purposeful relocation. Thank you for joining Emiade Victoria. Thank you. So we have somebody from Calabar, we have somebody from Lagos State, and somebody from Oyo State. Okay, thank you, Shoyo. Yeah, you see, I tried. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. I'm waiting for us. We are running out of time. Okay, thank you, Ajayi Oluwatoyin, for joining. Thank you. What's your name now? Obunezi. Obunezi Chiolo. Shiol from Abuja, thank you. Thank you for joining. I'm going to take note of everyone that is joining us and that's putting down his or her name, because I need to know how many people attended. So anyone who joins and does not put down his or her name, well, person has shortchanged him or herself in that area, right? This is why I didn't want to do a completely free 2-month session. Who in the world will do a 2-month session completely free, right? If you do some things for free, some people will take it for granted and they will not show up, because your heart is where your money is. Your heart is always where your money is. So if you have not spent money for something, it will be very difficult for you to now say, oh, you want to appear and you want to be there. So I understand what that feels like. Yeah. So I'm waiting for others to join me. Immediately they join, we are going to begin the session. Okay. How many people do we have on board now? Who is Jessica Ben? Is Jessica Ben the same person as Obunezi? Okay, we have 5 people on board to join. 6 people on board. Okay, it's the same person. Yeah. So I was expecting 70 people here, and I believe we are getting there gradually. You see, come and do this and come and enjoy this for free. People just sweep themselves to that place. At the end of the day, in about 100 people, you might not end up getting 20 people that really maximize that training. And I'm not that kind of coach. Make sure that I get results. So that is why I monetize what I do. My personal branding training is on, and you are ready. You will even benefit much more than that $100, right? But it is to put your head down and take that training seriously. When people have not spent money for a training, they can easily discard it. Even this 10,000 naira. Nobody responds. I'll be so excited to. Oh God, I've left a lot of join. Drop a message on the WhatsApp group and encourage others to join us, right? If you are on Stepped Up Nurse Academy, please know that that is the link they will join with, and let them know I am waiting. I'm going to make screenshots of everyone that dropped a comment. So, right, so that we will know that you have joined us. Yeah. And this is not the time to start managing data, because the time you decide to shut down might be that time when I would say turning point, right? What I want to discuss with us this evening is something that we will need going forward, right, in our future. See, there are certain mistakes you will make in your life that you will never be able to unmake it. You will not be able to catch up anymore because life is in phases. And when that particular phase passes, it's, it's gone forever. It's gone forever. Ajayi Oluwatoyin, welcome. Thank you. So I'm going to wait 2 more minutes, just 2 minutes. Abigail, please let me have your full name. I don't think it's not a cool idea for you to introduce yourself with just your first name. If you are saying you are Toyin, do you know how many Toyins we have in the world? You say you are Abigail. We have 1,000,000 Abigails in the world. Okay, it may not be up to 1,000,000, but we know only one Abigail in the Bible. We know one Abigail in the Bible. We don't know which one your own is. So please always do well to introduce yourself fully. Even if you are talking to a rat, please introduce yourself fully. Because your name makes all the difference in your life. That one is another training. So, because a lot of times, a lot of people come to my DM and say, "I." They just say, "I." Some people say, I'm Tony." Who is Tony? So it's fine. How many people do we have on board now? Oh my God, time is running. So I want to try and be done with this session as quickly as possible because I have 1,000,001 things to do. So now we all are in the era of relocation, right? So today I'm going to be talking about relocation. Welcome to Mentorship for Leadership and Income Generation, right? I am Adesua Oni, the Stepped Up Nurse. And I'm the founder of Stepped Up Nurse Academy. I'm the founder of Pregnancy Support Foundation, a foundation that caters to giving all-round support to the pregnant woman. Stepped Up Nurse Academy is focused on building up health professionals for extraordinary impact. So whatever it is we do on the group on Stepped Up Nurse Academy, the far-reaching effect, the vision is to build up every member to have an extraordinary impact on their world, right? You are a health professional, yes. You already are making an impact, yes. But the question is, are you going to make extraordinary impact? Anybody can make an impact. Anybody can make a negative or a positive impact, right? Yes. We have impact. We have positive. We have negative impact. So really, you need to be decided what kind of impact you want to make, right? So at the Stepped Up Nurse Academy, I train, I coach, I mentor. Every day I mentor. In fact, it is well. So, but having structured mentorship sessions like this come once in a year. I had this session last year also for all the weeks in the month of March. I think it extended to April too, right? So I have programs, right? Training programs for people to help people grow. Because I believe that if you don't get into training, a man that is untrained cannot make impact. Trust me. If you didn't train your child how to sit down, you didn't train your child how to how to um how to toilet what is it? Toilet training. If you didn't give your child toilet training, if your mother did not give you toilet training, some of us will still be weeing all around the place. So training is very important for every stage of your life. 12 people have joined us. Thank you. Thank you, Emiade. Thank you, Chidima. Yeah, thank you, Favor. Kosisochuku. So if you have joined and you've not written your name in the comment section and where you are joining us from, please do well to do so because I'm taking attendance, right? So I train people on personal branding, which is my most magnificent and my most impactful training, right? Because I know that the more health professionals build their brand, the more amazing they are and the more positive influence they can make in the lives of people, right? There is nobody that is a nurse or health professional that will build a brand. I will not want to make a difference. No, it's not possible. It doesn't follow. It does not balance. Do you understand? You know, when I say co-balance, so there is no how you will build a brand and you will remain an ordinary nurse or you remain an ordinary health professional. You will be exceptional. So apart from personal branding, I train people on how to become mentors and how to become leaders. Do you understand? There's a training for leadership. There's a training for becoming a mentor, becoming a coach. If you want to be a coach, I have another training for cashing out as a coach. You know, it's a different thing for you to be a coach, and it's a different thing for you to cash out as a coach, right? There are a lot of coaches that are not making 5 naira. They are just calling themselves personal development coach. This one coach. So they're just hyping themselves. It is well. So I train people on how to write their books, right? How to become authors, because that is a very powerful way of becoming an authority. So anything that has to do with growth, personal development, leadership, that's what I do, right? So I believe that a few of you that have been asking questions, so what is the platform for? I'm just seeing LinkedIn links. I asked somebody that came to me, you are just seeing LinkedIn links. Did you click on the link to read the post? Do you think the LinkedIn link is coming out from the pit of hell? It's not coming out from somebody's brain. What stops you from writing and putting your link there? The fact that you see LinkedIn link doesn't mean that you are watching pornography or we are watching babies crawling around the place. If you're seeing LinkedIn links, it's an opportunity to grow. Anything that takes you into LinkedIn will make you grow. So it's time we stop being very, very short. We are so short-sighted. So short-sighted. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to be doing happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday on the group like they are doing on your School of Nursing group? Some of us, all our School of Nursing group, what we do from morning to night is to be arguing over useless things, sharing 100 naira airtime, and be doing giveaway that does not make sense, or doing birthday. That's just what we do. What else do we do? Nothing sensible. Man, if people are sitting down to write posts every day and posting and they're sharing their link with you, you don't think it is worth it. It is enough to make you grow. Trust me. But what do we see as growth? It's when you japa that you know you have grown. So many people, news flash, have japa and they are still useless. They are still as useless as before. Nothing has changed. That's the main reason why I decided to deliver this training. Before, I wanted to say, it's not my business. Let anybody that wants to do anything with their life do whatever they like with their life. But I cannot just keep watching people making wrong choices based on wrong mindsets. Do you understand? I'm not saying traveling is a wrong choice, so it's good, but you should be purposefully planning your process and your stay. Outside of the country that is not yours, even in your country, you should live a purposeful life, right? Even in your country, in fact, in a country like Nigeria, if you are not purposeful, you will end up a useless person. Like, quote me anywhere, USELESS. You will just be useless to your generation. Nothing added, nothing. You are just there and waiting for death to carry you away, or waiting for rapture. I don't even think rapture will take someone that is purposeless, Abby. It will not. I don't think rapture will take to heaven somebody that did not live a purposeful life. So purpose is very, very important, right? So, but today I'm not talking majorly about purpose. I'm talking majorly about purposeful relocation. That is, I'm tying your relocation is, what is the reason? Is your reason all about making money? Fine. We all want to be rich, right? And this mentorship session is for leadership and income generation, right? So money is very important. Yes, very, very important. So that's why I decided to deliver this webinar. And please, when we are done with the webinar, encourage others to listen because they didn't join. And that is why anybody that does not make the payment of 10,000 naira for the rest of the paid session, because we have the free sessions, right? This session is one of the free sessions. You're not paying for everything I'm going to share with you. And what I'll be sharing with you tonight is what, trust me, is worth thousands of dollars if only you maximize what you hear. Right? It's not until somebody tell you that, oh, do this, do this, do this, and go to this place and take the bag of 1 million naira. That's when you have money. When you have information, it's worth more than money, right? Only wise people will understand what I just said. Yeah. So purposeful relocation. When you relocate, you come across a lot of hurdles, right? Nobody that's relocated will tell you that it's a smooth sailing ride. It was never smooth when you were in Nigeria or when you were in your country, whether you're a Pakistani or you're a Filipino. It's never smooth for anybody. It's usually a process that takes some time, right? And that process, a lot of people go through with it because of their ultimate motivation to japa, right? To just leave. And some people are so desperate about the japa thing that their eyes is now closed to even growing. So I keep telling people, if you want to japa, what do you have to offer? What do you have to offer? Now, let's assume everybody on this call is health professional. So naturally, you already have something to offer your world, right? So when you have something to offer, how do you harness that thing that it will be useful to those people that really want to consume it? I'm going to get to that. So first of all, let's start from the beginning. I'm going to take a few points. I'm going to come from the beginning, from the base, and then I will climb up. And I believe we'll be done in 45 minutes. I will try and wrap it up. Anyone I don't dwell on very well, I would drop on a voice note, right, or a podcast on the group, right, or I'll make another video so that I will really dwell on that point very well. That is if I have to round up this session time, right? So whatever it is you're hearing me say, whatever it is you're learning, please drop it in the comment section and drop it on the group, right? Drop it on the group so that people that are doubting, imagine 70 people join the mentorship group and not up to 10 people. These 12, just have 12 people here. And I'm sure these 12 people are from different places, right? Because I shared the link with other groups. I shared the link with a more than 1,000 people group. This is how much we value information, and that is why I don't do free things. Free is automatically equal to you will not maximize it. Even people pay for things and they don't maximize it. They don't. Do you understand? Not to talk about when it's free. I don't have time. I'm a very, very busy person. So when you see me giving you time, it means you have paid for it. Right? So let's start. Mindset reset. That's the first thing I want to say. Before you decide to relocate, you need to have a mindset shift, right? That where you're coming from is not where you're going to, right? Now, a lot of people find it difficult to adjust because in the first place, they met a culture shock, right? They just suddenly went and they were flabbergasted out of their wits, and it took them a longer time to adjust, right? So you need to reset your mindset. You need to tell yourself, okay, yes, I want to do this, right? But the mindset reset begins from Nigeria. So you need to tell yourself, why, what, who. The who is settled, it's you. So if you're going with your spouse or whoever you're going with, that makes you 2, 3, or 4 people, right? Who is settled. The what, why, is what are you going after, right? You need to ask yourself, what are you going after? Are you going after studies, career advancement, academic advancement, money, job? permanent relocation, like you are going after everything. Now everything you define, right? So you need to be sure about your what, then you need to be sure about your why. Your why is very important because it's your why that will keep you even when you meet with challenges. But because trust me, you will meet with challenges, right? You will definitely meet with challenges. Even whatever it is you want to do outside the country will be challenging. And I need to let you know that the nursing you are living in Nigeria is not the nursing you will meet there. But there is no need to be scared because you will be retrained. You will definitely be retrained. There's no big deal anywhere. But what I need you to really reset your mind about is the fact that where you are living is bad and where you are going to is good. Very important. Never have the mindset that the place you are living is bad and where you are going to is good. Never. By the time you have that at the back of your mind, nothing will shock you. Nothing will amaze you. Nothing will throw you off balance. Nothing will disappoint you. Do you understand me? If you understand me, please drop I understand. I understand. I understand what you're talking about. Drop it. Let me know you're following me. Right? So, nothing will shake you if you are sure about this thing I just said. The place you are living has its advantages. The place you are living in has its disadvantages. Everywhere in the world, we have advantages and disadvantages. Never forget that. Never say, oh, my country is so bad. See, trust me. I'm enjoying my country so much that anytime I think about relocation, I'll be like, do I really have to go? That's why I'm still here. Okay, you can think I'm absurd, right? But I have a special grace to appreciate things that people don't appreciate, right? Some people, you see, I tell my friends that all my friends are outside. So forget about, if you are thinking that my friends are here, forget about it. So I usually tell them, be sure you're not slaving, you're not continuing the enslavement that you're experiencing here in that place, right? So you need to be smart. You need to be smart. You need to be street smart. You need to be spiritually smart. You need to be physically smart. You need to be financially smart. Don't be a fool in your country and still be a fool in another man's land. You will be the biggest fool of all times. Goat. Right? It will be crazy. It will be very crazy. So I said 4 things. Who caught those 4 things I said? Who caught those 4 things I said? Don't be a fool. Be street smart. Be spiritually smart. Be physically smart. Be financially smart. And in fact, you need to be emotionally smart. Because if you are not emotionally intelligent, one day, you will just get angry and say, oh, I'm not doing again. I'm tired. What's all this nonsense? What's all this rubbish? What's all this bullshit? Who is doing this? You just slap the person back, and before you know, you find yourself in the jail. So mindset reset is very important. Those 4 things I said, you need to pay attention to it. You need to find every way to build up your capacity emotionally, financially, right? When you get there, you don't make money and start spending it. You are making money and pouring it away. Because you think it's too much, right? You are now buying everything that is flying. You buy house. No, but when Nigeria is there, you never build house for your father's land. You think you will never come back. I want you to disorient yourself from the mindset that I will never. Whoa, it will shock you. Only one Hurricane Katrina, carry people like this. Everybody will carry their bag and say, Nigeria, yeah, ejalo. So that is why I said where you are living, don't have the mindset that everything there is bad. We are blessed. It's just that we are very corrupt. We are so corrupt. We are so corrupt. In fact, all countries of the world are actually corrupt. So we are not the only country that is corrupt. But our own corruption is both in the high level and the low level. You see, the low level people, their corruption is on another level. I just read a post on LinkedIn, and the person said, you are praying for a better Nigeria. Are you ready to stop giving bribes? Are you ready to make your driver's license? Are you ready to start paying for your annual returns for your business? Are you ready to stop making the soap in your backyard? Are you ready to? By the time the person listed like 12, 14 things, I was like, wow. It's actually scary. Growth is scary, but you are going to a world that is working, right? It's easier to go to a world that is working than to stay in a country that is trying to work. It's not easy. So, dear Nigerians, get ready. Tie your belt very well. This year is the year of growth. So both the shakeable and the unshakable will be shaking away. Every unshakable thing, you shake off all the nonsense from your body. That is if we have a good leader, because I don't know anything about this leader that we have there now, right? So the next thing I'm going to go to now, I want to try and round off on time. Overcoming distractions. When you get there, don't just start saying, oh, I want to do this one, and you start going about being frivolous. You're not focusing. This is the time. See, before your husband comes to join you, or your partner, or your family, if you are single, that's the best time to save. Save massively. Save massively and build structures. Within 6 months, within 8 months, within a year, you can build massive things. Don't go and take 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom. Live, if it's possible, live in a box. And they call it 5 naira. Save massively. You look for every opportunity to save and come and build an asset, buy assets, invest. Look for ways to invest in your country. There are a lot of things you can invest in. I cannot even start talking about that. So I'm not an investor consultant or investing consultant, right? But if you ask questions, if you have money and you ask questions, doors will open, right? Opportunities will present themselves, right? Acquire assets, right? I talked about mindset reset, overcoming distractions, asset acquisition. Then I'll talk about maximizing your first year. I've made mention of it. Maximize your first year, immediately relocate. Maximize your first year. And please, when I was talking about distractions, I forgot to say something. Don't throw God away. Most of you will go there and you'll be working Saturday shift, Sunday shift, Saturday because there's extra pay. Saturday shift, Sunday, you will not go to church. Whoa. If you leave God, the place you will go and find yourself, Igbo land for that matter, the place you will find yourself, you will just make money. The only constant thing in your life will be money. Every other thing will be in shambles. May you not live that kind of life. Oh my God, my good God. May you not get to a level where you have money and you don't have every other thing. Never relocate and throw God away, because you are going to a godless world, a world that has forgotten about God. Maybe here they used to say we are religious. Leave us with our religion. At least we are even managing to enter church. Some people have not entered church for 4 weeks. Enter the train, go to your church, attend the church, come back and pay attention. Build your relationship with the Holy Spirit. Build your relationship with God. That is what will keep you in another man's land. That is what will help you to maximize what you went there for. Then another thing I want to say is studying and working. When you get there, don't just say, I want to make money, I want the money. You will not forget to build yourself. Don't shortchange your life opportunities. There will be 1-year courses that you can do. Even nursing courses, BSc, 1 year. You might get. If you are going to US, BSc is 1 year, right? Masters, 1 year. Worst case scenario or best case scenario, 2 years. So immediately you get there, if you are single, please immediately apply. Don't even waste time. Don't even say, I want to enjoy small. I cannot come and kill myself. Before you know, a year has passed. So start advancing. See, don't wait for me. Don't say, I stepped up nurse has not finished their masters. Let me wait for her. When she become PhD, I will do my masters. There is space for overtaking. No, the sky is very wide. You can overtake anybody. You have no limitations, right? So now, environmental influence. You need to pay attention to that. Don't let the environment you are going to swallow you up, right? See, in every part of the world, in every location, in every geographical location you go to, there are territorial spirits. Don't say, it's only in Africa we have spirits and demons. Oh, it will shock you that there are demons everywhere. Don't let the spirits in that place where you are overcome your sense of judgment, your values, your culture. See, the culture you have as a Nigerian is good, though. Culture that you are kneeling down to say thank you, and you are saying yes, ma'am. Culture. Taiwo, who are you? Hi there. Hi there. Good morning. How are you? You will now want to become a Briton. You want to become a Briton. Is good. Who told you your culture is bad? Whoever told you? Yes, we have bad aspects of our culture, right? We have terrible of our culture, right? And then we have awesome parts of our cultures. So don't throw away your culture, right? Just because I can speak Queen's English. Oh, my father, I think he was born in England. I think my father has schooled in England before, but I didn't know which one he did, whether it's secondary or his higher institution. I can't remember which one he did for a short period. My father speaks fantastic English. I've not even spoken half of what he has spoken in his life. So if you are hearing stuff, I cannot speak it before. I could speak it before. It's just because it's senseless for me to be speaking Spanish. Wouldn't I look stupid? I will look stupid now. Will I be doing hello? Hi there. Can it come? On top what now? Are you giving me money for it? Why can't I just be normal? So please, when you have to be normal, be normal. Don't start calling your family within 2 months, within 2 years. You don't. My aunties have been there for years, and they still speak Igbo. They still speak Esan. I'm from Edo State. They still speak Yoruba very well, fluently. You will never believe. They've been in London, the heart of London, for years. Imagine, more than 3 decades, and they're not this identity because you want to relocate. Don't be stupid. There is nothing in UK that the world has never seen before. That's why I'm not thrilled. There is nothing in US. Do you understand? Go with a mindset that now me they favor una, no be you now they favor me. If you go with that mindset, you will have a very big self-esteem. Don't even know what we say now that will not cause trouble. You not be doing like second-class citizen. You'll not be enslaving you. You be enslaving brilliance you have. You that you are carrying first in your class in nursing school in Nigeria. Forget all those nonsense they are doing there. We will beat them hands down. All of us. You see us? Bring exam, we go beat them. So go there with a very big chest. Do you understand? Go with confidence and tell them, it is me you want to please. Don't ever go. See, if you're not going to take anything away from this place, don't let any racist come and tell you you're black. Touch me, you tell him, don't touch me too. Who are you? Don't touch me. Don't touch me too. My skin is beautiful. Think. So don't you shot me, I'll shot you back. I'm running my master's program. I'm an international student. My student advisor say, yes, prosper. Have you paid your clinical? I say, see, I've not paid, I will pay. If you not say yourself, sometimes I'll make him repeat himself 3 times because I did not hear everything, and it's not a lie, I did not hear. So don't be intimidated and be saying, yeah, I did not even hear what he even said. What? Except the situation is the one that does not favor me, but I have to pretend like I heard you. But if the situation favors you, you will say it again, no? Because they themselves, they know they hear us very well. So don't go there and be a second-class citizen and be doing, You are not a second-class citizen. You are black and you are amazing. You are more than amazing. Don't let anybody bugai. I'm telling you, most of them they don't have half of the brain you have. So don't, professor of this one, stand with your chest high up. I am a registered nurse. Yes, I don't have BSc and I don't have MSc, but what I have confidence. I came from a background of humility. I came from a background of integrity. Put your best foot out. Don't let anybody intimidate you. I'm telling you, you're black, you're this one, and you be doing. I feel bad for my people. I feel so bad for my people that they're not doing. This one. Me too. I used to do like that sometimes, but I still have the lion's heart. If you don't have the lion's heart, you just be doing like Mongo Park, up and down. They'll be swaying you up and down. They'll be go get it. Go take care of the patients. Go get the room. And they'll be ordering you around. You'll be running because they want to give you how many dollars. Because don't worry like don't worry. So because of money, you are now thinking upside down. Because of money, you're now behaving like a slave. In Nigeria, I have a helper. I don't want to leave Nigeria because I have a helper in my house. I was just telling myself, hey God, if I now relocate now, my helper cannot follow me and go, oh, which kind of wala is this one now? And if you want to collect helper there, do you think it's my money? It's not my money, oh. You pay through your nose. So trust me. If you see me that I'm still doing meye in Nigeria, don't mind me, oh. I'm not ready for action. Trust me, if I relocate, I will lose weight. That's the first thing you will notice. I'm not so new, stepped up nurse, I become a pelenge. I will lose weight, I cannot come and die. Because I will have a lot of things to do. Right here, I have shared responsibilities. I have someone I can send to the market to get me stuff. I have someone that I can send on errands, that can wash my clothes for me, and I can maximize my time. Anybody that snatches away your time is enslaving you. Anybody that is snatching away your time is enslaving you. So that 3 days you signed with them, give it to them. The remaining 4 days, use it to build yourself, build relationships, call your family, connect with your family members, build ties with the country you left. Don't say, àwa ti kúrò, àti fi yín lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wàhálà yín o. Àwa ti step up o. Wò, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí tiẹ̀ ta. Maybe I have said it that I have aunties there. I'm not saying anything fantascolastic about their life, at least not spiritually. Me, my biggest value is my spiritual life. Do you understand? That's my own biggest value. So ask yourself, what is your biggest value? If your biggest value is money, move. But please, go with your full chest. Don't go there and go and be behaving stupid. Like, I don't know. Let's go and pass us. You not pass us skill. You not feel as if you've never passed the exam before in your life. Yes, I know the feeling is fantastic. Yes, it's undeniable. But you passed nursing school exam now. You passed reading exam. You passed hospital final. Wickedest of the wickedest. Come to hospital final, UCH. Ibadan. Wo, walo ni sebemu. Do you understand that Yoruba I'm speaking? That's Ogbomoso Yoruba. You passed, so don't let anybody buga you. You will still pass. Maybe you pass IELTS before you travel, ma. You pass CBT. So kilo tún kùn. Kí lọ̀run gbé bọ̀. Táyé ò lè gbà. Kò sí big deal. So don't, please. That's one thing I want you to go with. If you those racists, they are resisting you and you are racist, you resist them back. Don't come and say, hey, can you come? You will not be feeling demoralized. You will not be depressed. You will not be yes, I know I could feel that way. So you can be talking to me that because you've not experienced it. But I am preparing. That's what I said. Mindset reset is very important. Start preparing yourself ahead of time that nobody will shock you out of your normal. Don't let anybody shock you out of your normal. You be yourself and enjoy your skin. The fact that you are black does not mean that you are forsaken. The fact that your country is not working does not mean that when you go there, you will not go with your shoulders up high. If you're listening to me this evening, please exalt yourself. Right? In Nigeria, maybe you're a church rat. But when you get there, baff up, show them, say, na black man be the papa wey born you. You no fit try nonsense with me. The eye that you even give them last song, you know that place that you can't talk to them anyhow, but you just give them one eye. They will say, hey, be like say this nurse get to the head though. Man, no go talk with my head go big, the big. No, don't let anybody intimidate you. Don't allow it to happen. You were made for more and you are in your more already. So don't leave Nigeria and now be saying, hey, we have left suffering. Where you are going to, you will suffer. Trust me, you will suffer. But it's just that the suffering, it's more understandable. You'll be eating burger and be suffering. You know that kind of suffering. Maybe the eating unit in your room is not working. You know, those then adjusting, right? The culture shock can actually be a form of suffering for you, because your culture is totally different from theirs. When you get there, please don't get distracted. Don't be the one that will start wearing shimmy, start wearing brown pants, follow them. Don't run mad with them. Do you understand? Maintain your normalcy. Maintain your normalcy and don't go there. That's the next thing I want to say. I've talked about culture shock, racism, environmental intentionality, right? Studying, right? I've talked about studying and working, maximizing your first few months there, right? Then I'll talk about mental calculations. Don't go there and start converting naira to dollar. You will just have an attack. If you go there and somebody say, this thing $25, you now calculate in your mind, Mara cup lassen. Ordinary cup, $25. That's like 20K in Nigeria. If you go there and go and just be calculating, you will just shock yourself out of. Just leave the calculator alone. Leave it, because you're earning in dollars. You will definitely spend in dollars. Do you get me? Now, where you are going to enjoy life is if you're working in Nigeria, if you are living in Nigeria and earning in dollars. That's why I train people. When I train you, if you see my flyers and everything is in dollars, so you cannot come and stress me, because naira is coming down. So when I give you a bill, I charge you in dollars, because dollars is going up. When naira head correct, no, it the head as correct. So if you're earning in dollars, if you have clients internationally and you're in Nigeria, now you they live big life. See, I have some colleagues that they will never leave Nigeria, because Nigeria is cheap. Accommodation cheap, light cheap. Some of them are not even paying. Everything cheap, and they're earning in dollars. See, open your eye. Do like this. Open your eye very well. Don't, all that glitters is not gold. Don't just say, hey, I jackpot, we have jackpot. Once you have just jackpot like this, just feel it's all over. Right? So the last thing I want to end this session with is childcare. Childcare and upbringing. If you are going there with a child, please bear it in mind that you need to train your child. You need to soak your child in the blood of Jesus. Always train your child. Train so that racism will not get to that child, so that the culture shock will not get to that child, so that your child will not go from a sanguine to a depressed child. A lot can happen. Train your child in your house. Sit down with your child, teach them the word of God and tell them, well, the one you are seeing outside, because I don't send you. When you finish training them, add prayer, join. No, it will be very meaningless for you to relocate, get richer, and your children get poorer in the spirit and get poorer academically. Okay, academically they will get better though, but get poorer social etiquette, emotional intelligence. They get poorer in ability to withstand the vicissitudes of life. Shege. May shege not do you, may you not experience shege. So please train your children. Even train yourself. Some of you are still children. Some of us are still children in the mind. We have not unchided. Not that you go there, everything will not be distracting you. Me, I tell people that if you see me relocate today, what did I go and do? I went to snap pictures. Yes. But there is nothing, I'm not seeing anything that is over freaking me. If I'm seeing, I would have long left since 2010, when my auntie was ready to sponsor everything in my life. Immediately I finished nursing school, she wanted to carry me loading like this and just fling me in the UK. Now me no agree. So please, there is no big deal anywhere. Don't have the mindset that when I jackpot, all my troubles are over. You may jackpot, you may not get husband to marry you. So please bear these things in mind. Maintain your relationships. Maintain your relationships. If you have a man that loves you before, don't throw him away because you have jackpot. Oh, you will regret it. That is that time you will know that there's no correct man in that place you are running to. Okay, there are good men. There are good men everywhere, right? But please maintain your relationships. Call, do video calls. Take out time to build relationships. If you make money and you don't build relationship, you have been very stupid. No, see my mouth like this. You are very stupid. You just look at Tinubu. I'm not fascinated. I'm not moved. Some of you may be moved though, but please sync values. Have a powerful value system in your head before you go to a place that they may not. I'm not saying they do not have values. They may not have values. If you have a child has a behavior that have values, it's more important than money. A good name is more important than money. So don't let everything in your life be all about money. Extra shift, extra shift, extra shift, extra shift. Until you want to die, you'll be doing extra shift. On top what? Waiting. Life is not as hard as that one. Extra shift, you throw away your relationship with God. You stop doing your quiet time. Some of my friends, maybe I'll start calling them one by one. When last did you do your quiet time? Come away for me. Don't try it. You will be in the losing end, and may you not die may you not die regretful death. As you say, if I had known, ìbá ti kúkú dúró Nàìjíríà, kí wá ń kókó. Mo wá bí tán. See, I'm already speaking too much Yoruba. I just came here. What's the purpose? I just came here. Nothing. Yes, I have money, but the people I'm even sending the money to, they are just spending my money. They only love me because of my money. You will know that they don't love you from the depth of their hearts. They just love you because they know auntie will send $50 to me. She will send $20 to me. That's why they see plastic love. I can't get love. They don't love you. See, trust me, you can't buy love with money. Maintain your relationships, right? Now, the last thing I'm going to say is effective, powerful returning. Have a mindset that you will return. Please don't ever have the mindset that you will never return. Never say never. Anything can change. Now, if you have the mindset that you may return, if something now comes up that makes you want to return, you will find it easier to absorb. You will find it easier to pack your bags and come back gallantly and tell people, I don't come, oh, yeah, oh, clear road, everybody, we don't land, oh, can you come? Not that you come, you bend your head down, you'll be hiding. You'll be hiding. You have gbese in the UK. Maybe you bought house and you are paying the house of 1,000,000 years, never pay for the mortgage finish. That's why some people cannot come back. Some people, they will not jail and tell you why they cannot come. They really, really want to come back. I've spoken with people, trust me. I've spoken heart to heart with you. Some people want to come back, but they cannot come back. Their situation is just beyond them. They're like, well, let me just kukuma stay. But they're maximizing it and showing off that, well, when we cannot come back, let's jaye. Do you understand? They are maximizing what they have. Yes. But that does not mean you should now let them create an illusion in your mind that where you are is... Yes, the country is not working. Everything is not working. It's good to go to an environment that works. But when you are going, go there with a focus. Purposeful relocation. Go there with a focus. If you are going to return in 20 years, if you are going to return in 30, many people don't want to die in the UK. I have so many old people. My husband has friends that are elderly, that are when they say they are like 15, 20 years older than him. I tell you, my son, I want to come back. I want to come back. My heart wants to come back. They are crying inside of them. I want to come back to my country. Nothing is here. They just say, you're just seeing the flashy. Their heart is at home. They want to come back. So don't ever zero it and say, lie. I will never come back to that useless country. That useless country. So please bear it in mind that you will save, build assets, have properties, build a business, powerful businesses. And then when you are coming back powerfully, you're coming back in style, you're coming back to invest, and you're coming back bigger, much bigger than how you left. That is when people will hail you and you will say, yes, this is what you came for. Not that you will stay there and you will die bunga fish, or you will die alone. Have you ever seen someone that died alone before? It's not funny. It's not a funny sight. And there are a lot of rich men that die alone. Their children have left them, their husband, their friends have left them. They have money, but there are cobwebs all over the house. They have big houses, cobwebs are everywhere. The house is like a graveyard. May your house not be like a graveyard. Thank you everyone for coming here. I'm really excited that you came. Please encourage everybody to listen to these voice notes. I love you. That is why I did this. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Have a beautiful night rest. I'll see you guys in the next free session. So if you are ready to take the paid session, please do well to make your payments, right? 10,000 is chicken change. Trust me. I'll use to buy petrol. Good night, everyone.